Oh, tell me we both matter, don't we? You, it's you and me. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. Say if I only could. Come on, baby. Come on, darling. Let me steal this moment from you now. Come on, angel. Come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience. If I only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, with no problems. Say if I only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, with no problems. Be running up that hill, if I only could. Be running up that hill, if I only
And hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Devil's Hour. My name is Geoff with a G, and for the next, hour or so, we'll be showcasing the weird, the wild, and the wonderful, all for you. How's everybody doing? You doing good? Well, pardon me. As you notice in the description, it's the title or whatever it is. This is the new season. Ta-da! I break down seasons by half years. First season was live. So every other season since then has been done online. For those who watch to see some of the stuff and other things, I've got a few things up in the internet. Initially, it was just live online only at on Twitch. Then when I moved over to YouTube, and broadcasting since then. A few things are available to watch and stuff back then. I may put more stuff on later from some of the older stuff. A lot of it becomes difficult only because of licensing issues. So we'll see. How are we doing? We doing good? For those long-time watchers, that's actually the old original theme that I had for the show. I like it. Figured I'd bring it back. And so there we go. Devil's Hour. Let's get started, shall we? Fox News. Yeah, the CDC has recommended that all children under the age of 5 to get the COVID-19 vaccine. And all the states have allocated funds to get children out, to get children vaccinated, except one, Florida, who's really living up to the moniker, now infamous moniker from The Simpsons, of being America's Wang. And of course, it's a shitty excuse for a governor. Refused the initial allotment, federal allotment of the vaccine to give to the children. It's the old idea, it's like governor went, it's the choice of the parents, yada, yada, yada. So now parents are having to wait weeks/months or travel hundreds of miles, whether in-state, because a few spots in-state, because they're smaller venues and not supported by the government, have got the spot, or they're having to go across state lines just to get their children vaccinated. And as I said, Florida's the only state to refuse this allotment. The only state. It's almost like the pro-life governor doesn't really care about life. I don't know, I found that joke funny. But, what's interesting now is the fact is there are physicists in Finland. There's a fun little machine right there. Proves physics. Their latest to create a thing called time crystals. So time crystals are these newly discovered phases of matter that only exist currently in the tiniest atomic scales, and they're extremely low temperatures, but they really, really challenge the laws of some really fundamental laws of nature, is that they have a complete prohibition against perpetual motion, i.e., they're all but frozen in place in time. There's no movement whatever. They're completely still. And what we're doing with is we're dealing in the quantum realm. So these are atoms that are becoming almost fixed points, which is really, really interesting. I find it fascinating. Way back in the day, in my high school days, I was really into physics and astronomy and the idea of quantum mechanics and stuff like that. Then I discovered how much math was involved, and I lost interest. But what's interesting about this, like currently, there's not a lot we can do with time crystals, and really, time crystal is a misnomer because it has little to do with time, and it's not shaped like a crystal. It's just a cool name. But the idea of it, people having ideas of what to do with it, ultimately, the idea is eventually using them as almost, once it gets set up right, creating memory for quantum computers and the like, and eventually, I would say hundreds of years from now, but the way our technology works, anywhere from probably 20 to 30 years, these things could even be in our personal electronics as far as to do with memory, because basically the idea is that with these states they can actually imprint a lot more and stuff like that, so it becomes better for memory. At least that's the idea. Now, do all this sort of stuff, and if comic book movies and comics are real to believe, is by dealing with time crystals, we can eventually, of course, fight King the Conqueror. I don't know. I thought that was funny. Of course, there's always this. You're welcome, everybody. We've got a great show today. We have SINE, Esme D'Avril, Loveless, and all sorts of other neat and weird and fun shenanigans. So please stay tuned, stick around, make sure you like and subscribe, and we will be right back.
Hey everyone! Planet Lisdom now has a Patreon. Your help will allow Liz to make the show even bigger, cover costs, and help bring on celebrity guests. Go to patreon.com/Planet Lisdom and pledge now.
How are we doing? We doing okay? Good. I'm glad. All right. So let's talk about our first guest. Sure. Our first guest is an amazing industrial group / performer all the way from Austin, Texas. I'm talking about SINE. Spearheaded by the amazingly talented Rona Rougeheart, she brings depth and heart, and all with that hypnotic beat. So I've had a pleasure of actually seeing this band live a few times and really dug them a lot. I really do. I dig them. It's one of my favorite up and coming sort of industrial bands. I've had them on a few times before in the show, and they actually just released a brand new EP called Mantis One, which is really, really, really cool. Here's one of the lead singles off of that record, which is called Until. SINE, everybody.
Never knowing where you're gonna place. New
So what did you guys think? Well, a lot of fun, right? SINE, really, really, really good. So yeah, pick up that record. It's dope. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it a lot. Anyways, I guess it's time to talk about some stuff. That's right. We're going to talk a little sideshow history. Because I love talking about sideshow history, and living in a town that just breathes it out. It's always cool to talk about it. So today, who I want to talk about? Oh, I know who I want to talk about. So this guy, he went by many, many names, including the Snake Man, the Human Torso, and the Human Caterpillar. But no matter what name he went by, when the curtain opened and the spotlight fell upon Prince Randian, there was no doubt the audience was unprepared for what they saw. Measuring just under 3 feet in length, Prince Randian was certainly a shocking sight. His arms were no more than nubs that ended at his shoulders, and his legs were pretty much non-existent. Usually he was dressed in kind of a red and white striped suit, so he actually kind of more resembled like a caterpillar than a man. Now, not much is known about his early life, including what his real name was, though a few facts have emerged over the years. He is known to suffer from a thing called tetraamelia syndrome, which is basically a congenital disorder that results in being born without limbs. Yeah. According to Barnum, P.D. Barnum discovered him. Randian was a Hindu man and thus spoke Hindi. Additionally, though it was never focused on his performances, he was also very fluent in English, French, and German. Despite his abnormal appearance, Randian actually lived a surprisingly normal life. Before he even began his career, he married his wife, who was a Hindu woman, who was colloquially referred to as Princess Sarah, maybe Prince Randian, Princess Sarah tracks. Together, they actually had 4 kids, 3 daughters, and a son. Now, Prince Randian's act was actually a very simple one. Like most sideshow freak performers of the day, basically you just watch these guys just do things, like just doing normal household things, but how they did it is what made it interesting, made it the oddity. And as this was a condition that plagued him his entire life, Randian basically adapted over the years and had to do just regular life stuff. He taught himself almost everything on how to be groomed and healthy, ranging anywhere from how to put on clothes, brushing hair, shaving. He could actually shave himself. But probably one of his first big acts is probably really one of his most famous ones. See, Randian was able to roll a cigarette with using just his mouth and then light the cigarette with a match. And then holding both the match and the cigarette between his teeth, he would strike the match and then move the cigarette close enough to light the flame, to light it up with the flame, and then he would inhale in such a way to blow the match out and keep smoking. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, right? And he'd been doing this for like 40 years. The other thing that's interesting, in fact, is like in how he shaved. He actually used a straight razor, and he would affix the razor on a block he created and built, and then would basically move his face to shave. Yeah, that's amazing, right? Now, after about 40 years of performing, Randian unfortunately passed away back in 1934, just hours after giving his final performance. He was 63, and he was 63 when he succumbed to a heart attack. So, Prince Randian, everybody. Amazing. And I really, really dig him. It's like, he's also on the. He's also in the movie Freaks, which I can't show due to licensing, but it's really, really cool. It's a fun film, so definitely check that out. And as such, we'll be right back.
Hey, spooky friends!
I'm Dr. Mysterion.
I'm Catherine the Great.
Come join us on our new podcast, Hey, Spooky Friends!
Available on Spotify and Anchor.
All things paranormal, spooky,
Weird.
and somewhat bothersome.
That's you.
I think that's me. So we'll see you and you'll hear us
Yeah, both.
on our new podcast. See you then.
How we doing? We doing okay? Good. I'm glad. Let's talk about our next guest, shall we? So our next guest is actually an amazing burlesque performer who I met here in New York and have become friends with this past year. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about Esme D'Avril. Esme D'Avril. I can talk, really, I can. Now, originally from France, you can actually see her grace the New York City stages and various such monthly shows like The Great Last Chance Dancers and Wonderville, plus wherever else she gets booked. Both of those shows are really, really amazing. I definitely recommend you getting a chance to see either one or both as much as you can, because they're both good shows. And here's a little taste on what she does to give you that what's going on. Here you go, Esme D'Avril.
Please welcome to the stage, Esme!
Vaudevisuals Press is proud to announce the publication of Don't Miss This. Over 200 stunning photographs document the last decade of eccentric performing arts in America. This beautiful hardcover book features the finest theatrical clowns, sideshow performers, burlesque stars, and alternative variety acts from New York City and beyond. Photography by Jim R. Moore. Don't Miss This is a limited edition, so buy now before it disappears. Purchase at vvpress.com.
Esme D'Avril, everybody. Wasn't that a lot of fun? Now you can understand why she's cool and diggy. Yeah, I thought so. We did okay. I like checking up on you guys. It's very important. So, as you guys know, I've been showcasing the Weird, the Wild, and the Wonderful for over 2 years now. And so those early days, I did stuff on Twitch, which I talked about earlier, and sometimes do the old stuff. But I also go back and kind of look at that stuff, because when I first got started, I was hyping a lot of people I knew and bands I knew and whatnot, because we didn't know what was going to happen during the beginning of the pandemic. So I wanted to make sure at least their names are out there. And so I still want to continue to make sure their names out there. So what I want to do is I want to talk to you about this really cool Austin-based power trio known as Loveless. They redefine heavy rock by merging massive riffs with sophisticated melodies. Their progressive sound actually stems from a nostalgic desire to blend different musical styles together, as diversified as things like, I don't know, Joy Division to really cool bands like Blue Cheer. Now, due to their psychedelic doom edge, the well reap comparisons to things like Black Sabbath, Sleep, Electric Wizard, and Uncle Acid, and the Deadbeats. Now, also, they tend to be big fans of cult horror films, so they embrace that sinister and they revel in the dark themes and find inspiration in haunting echoes. And this is really, really evidenced by this really cool song, which is called The Raven. The Well with The Raven. Here you go.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginnings to an extraordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
That's right. Get yours today. So what'd you think? Well, Raven, dope. Yeah? Cool. It's probably we'll just showcase them again. We doing good? Good. As you guys know, I like showcasing the weird, the wild, and the wonderful every week, and that includes short films. And so my favorite thing to showcase is stuff from the 48-hour film festival. I can talk today. I really can. Whew. So, yeah. So here's a really fun flick I watched not that long ago, and I thought you might enjoy as well. And I'm gonna let you watch the film and stop talking. Enjoy.
Fuck. I gotta tell him.
Dude.
What?
I think I got it.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, come here. Check it out. Here. Start brushing.
Where you going, man?
Don't worry about it. Here. You don't have to say your ABCs. Just spit. Forget that shit. Here. Try it. Right?
Oh my god.
I know.
You did it.
I fucking did it. I mean, the orange juice, it doesn't taste like anything after you brush your teeth. You know what this means, right? I mean, this means you have to set it up.
Really?
Really? What do you mean? Really? Dude.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Dude, listen, try. I know you've only been my roommate for 7 months, but dude, I've been working on this for years. You said I get one shot. This is it.
All right, man, I'll set it up.
Thanks, dude. Go get ready. So, you the guy? Yeah. Here, try some. It's the real deal, no bullshit.
own all of it.
Holy fucking shit, dude. Are you good? Dude. Hey. Hey.
Hey, man. What do you mean? Oh, fuck. All right, okay. All right, just come back here. No, come back here. It's safer here. All right. Okay, all right, whatever. I'll meet you. All right. Fuck.
Ah. You're up.
What the fuck is this, man?
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, Trey?
Listen, man. I meant to tell you a few days ago. But I just saw how happy you were.
Yeah.
You were so happy.
You're about to see me real happy now.
Stop! No!
Man, those lateral incisors.
Ricky, it's your line. What the fuck are you talking? It's your line. You're supposed to ask me how the fucking tacos were.
I thought you said that.
No, you just... Oh, hey, man. How the fuck were those, tacos last night? Actually, you know what? The tacos were pretty good, but, you know, they weren't hot enough.
Weren't hot enough? Oh, you need green bastard hot sauce for your tacos and all your food. Oh, yeah.
You've got your own fucking hot sauce?
Bob's, who? Bob's. Green bastard parts unknown.
It's nice, Bubs.
Give it a try, Ricky.
Holy fuck, man, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
You should be selling this shit. We should do a commercial for this. Not for tacos.
Holy fuck, Ricky. We are doing a commercial for this.
It's fucking good.
Green bastard hot sauce. It'll fucking crank you one. Oh, yeah.
Fun flick, right? Yeah, I always like stuff that comes from 48 Hour Film Festival, so I definitely recommend it. There we go. We doing all right? Good. Let's talk about our next guest, shall we? Hailing all the way from Los Angeles, California, Loveless is an alternative rock emo band, pop band, originally formed back in the fall of 2019, seamlessly blending the sounds of the aughts with a fresh and modern twist. Loveless combines elements of pop, rock, and emo for a bit of sound that becomes a part of their own. With a string of hard-hitting singles and very electric collaborations that have been happening, Loveless is fighting to become your new favorite band. And actually, I really dig them a lot. I had a chance to talk with the lead singer a few months ago. We had a great time chatting about music and stuff like that. And I checked out the music, and of course, the rest is history. Now, you can really check out their latest single, which is called Middle of the Night, which is really, really dope. And you can check it out right now. Loveless, everybody.
I summon you, please come to me. Don't bury thoughts that you really want. I fill you up, drink from my cup. Within me lies what you really want. Come, lay me down, 'cause you know this sound. In the middle of the night, just call my name, I'm yours to tame. In the middle of the night, I'm wide awake, I crave your taste all night long, till morning comes. I'm getting what is mine, you gon' get yours. Oh, in the middle of the night, oh, in the middle of the These burning flames, these crashing waves wash over me like a hurricane. I'm captivated, you're hypnotized, feel powerful, but it's me again. Come, lay me down, 'cause I know this sound. In the middle of the night, just call my name, I'm yours to tame. In the middle of the night, I'm wide awake, I crave your taste all night long, till morning comes. I'm getting what is mine, you gon' get yours. Oh no, in the middle of the night, just call me, just call my name, like you need. In the middle of the night, just call my name, I'm yours to tame. In the middle of the night, I'm wide awake, I crave your taste all night long, till morning comes. I'm getting what is mine, you gon' get yours. Oh, in the middle of the night,
Hi, Boobdini here. Are you bored in the house and in the house bored? Well, we have the answer for you. It's the brand new burlesque deck. It will help you play with yourself while you're home alone.
Solitaire has never been this sexy. Ooh, Miss Orchid May goes right on top of Simone Del Mar.
Bored playing with yourself? Play with others.
Zoom has never been this much fun.
2, 3, war! War! Ooh, I have a scene now just slightly by Simone Del Mar. Yay! Hanky-panky.
Not only do you get these 52 amazing playing cards, but we've included this, a cheat sheet of who the 26 performers are. Buy yourself a deck today. Cure the boredom at burlesquedeck.com.
Such a great song, don't you guys think? I really dug it a lot. Yeah. Loveless. Pick up their shit. It's gonna be good and dope. How'd you guys do? Did you guys have fun? I had fun. It's a great, fun show. I had a good time. To do that proper, let's give some big thanks. Yeah, let's give some big thanks. Who should we thank first? Why, we should thank SINE, of course. Follow them on Instagram at SINE, S-I-N-E, band official. And then you can go on the web and go to sine.band. Yeah, not .com, not .org, not .gov, .band. Dope. Who else should we thank? Let's thank Esme D'Avril, of course. Follow them on Instagram at Esme Burlesque, and then go to check out all the stuff they have going on, which is campsite.bio/Esme D'Avril. It's very similar to like those link trees and whatnot, which if you look in the bio, if you look in the stuff down here, you can see my link tree about everything I have going on. And then last but certainly not least, when it comes to our main cast, let's thank Loveless. Follow them on Instagram at thisisloveless, and then go to thisisloveless.com to keep track of all their stuff they have going on. They have a really cool TikTok and very progressive like Instagram thing where he goes and sings some stuff like that. So I really definitely recommend it. Yeah, Julian is the lead singer of Loveless. Pretty dope. Man, who else should we thank? Well, of course, we got to thank our retro band, which is Luella. So follow them on Instagram at the Well Band, so that we can keep track of what they're doing. I know they're mostly in the Texas area, but they've been doing some spots outside of Texas too. So just keep track to see what's going on, so that way you can keep track of them because it's a dope band. And who else we should thank? Thank you guys. I really appreciate you watching the show. And if you like what you see, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because I have stuff going on right. I think there's over 90 things on this thing as a total. Tons of stuff on the channel versus older episodes of The Devil's Hour. I've got, I think, almost pretty much the entire run of the G-Spot, which I probably will try to do for off and on once I have somebody cool to talk with. I mean, I always have people, but it's about scheduling. And then some other fun stuff that's on there as well. So definitely check that out and enjoy. And if you like what you see, drop a line. Subscribe. It's a lot of fun. I love doing this. This is why I do it. I make no money at it. Hell, even the ads I have on the show are just friends who do stuff, and so I'm helping promote their stuff. That's what this is designed for, is to promote. So really, really cool things, because these are things I enjoy, and I want to make sure you enjoy them as well. So thank you guys. Now, I've got stuff coming up soon as far as me in live format, so follow my social media, see what's going on. I've been in New York for over a year now, which I've been loving, and I've been enjoying a lot of it, so I will continue to do so. So I will talk to you guys soon. Be safe, be cool, be groovy, and as always, keep drinking.